Here. All right, so finally have a nice day. This is his third day, and he started taking food today in the house and doing some yes work, so pairing his name with something positive, and he likes cheese. But he's not taking food out here, which is normal. It's absolutely normal. If a dog is overwhelmed, there's a lot of instances they won't take food. In fact, food can be a good barometer in those instances to determine whether or not the dog is over threshold or comfortable in their surroundings. The difficult thing about cases such as Co's is there is a gentle balance of helping him understand he can do hard things like walk out here on a leash. It's safe. Nothing's going to happen to him. And being empathetic, to his feelings. There's some things you're just going to have to work through to live in a human world. So he actually walks really nicely on leash. This pancake behavior, this flattening out you see, there's many reasons for it. But the reason he's doing it is to make himself appear smaller. I am not a threat. It's an appeasement gesture. So he's already starting to pick up his head better than he was a couple days ago. We had a huge rainstorm come in, so I wasn't able to focus a lot of time on leash work because he's not a dog I can load in my car and take to the warehouse we rent. That would just cause him way too much stress. So my goal today is get him out every other hour or so and do about 5 minutes of this. Just him being next to me, walking with me, and understanding that he doesn't have to worry that he is safe when he's next to me. He's already learned that he's safe on a cot, and he knows he's safe in a crate. That is his go-to if he feels uncomfortable. But he needs to learn that he's also safe next to a human. So with this, he's not ready to do circle work yet. So we're just doing a little bit of let's go and just trying to keep him on my left side right now. Because him ducking to the right is to get away from my husband who's filming. He's not 100% comfortable with men. Good. With rescues, you want to go really slow. You know, some rescues are different. Some rescues you get and they are so excited and over-adrenalized. Their nervous system is haywire in a totally opposite way. Their nervous system is so overstimulated that they can't calm down. Those are cases where dogs are nipping and putting their mouths on people. You'll see that a lot in herding breeds, very easily overstimulated. And then I will say, and actually you'll see it in pit bulls as well because they are definitely a working breed. But then you see the other side of it, which is a little bit of shutdown and a little bit of submissiveness and a little bit of nervousness. And again, those aren't situations you're going to rush through. As long as the dog is eating and the dog is pooping and drinking and stuff, you just have to take everything really slow. What do I mean by if the dog is eating and drinking? Well, if he's not eating, then I wouldn't keep him here. I would take him back because that's not right. You know, he has been in a bonded pair for his whole life. Let's go. Will likely be adopted out as a bonded pair. But the last thing I want to do is have a dog in my home that's not eating. So that's the only reason I would send a dog back. Let's go. Good boy. Lots of verbal confirmation. There's a cat over there, which he doesn't have any issues with cats that I've seen. Whoops. Good boy. Let's go. Good job. Good boy. Let's go. Good boy. This type of movement can also be extremely therapeutic, right? Not just sitting still, getting out into the sunlight, getting out into the world. It can be therapeutic in a lot of ways. He's trying to escape. Let's go. So I'm guessing I'm right around 5 minutes. 4:20. Pretty good. I've done this enough that I have this down to a pretty good science. So we're going to go ahead and call it good because he's starting to escape a little bit more. 5 minutes seems to be his max. He's starting to want to veer back towards the house. So going to give him a little bit of intentional touch. See if he opts in and wants more of it. He's not moving towards me. He is looking at me though. All right. So we're going to call it good. That's good.